you?
Oh, yeah, I do.
Looks like a natural here.
Should be good. You're good. Okay.
Okay, I think we're back live here, folks, and Amar's taken complete control of this game. Made a good shot and got pretty lucky.
Okay, we're good, Joe.
Got pretty lucky, and Bryce had him chinning himself on the curb, and he came up with a doozy. Used that 9-ball, took everything out of the hole, and put a ball in his pocket and jammed Bryce up. And he had made a decent safety, but he left a cut shot for Amar, and now Amar looks like he's going to run out.
If he gets a good spread in the stack here. Oh, no, he didn't.
No. Oh, that stopped it.
Pushed everything away.
Oh. 4, 8, 9. So what's the score? 5-1?
4-1.
4-1 or 5-1?
Sorry, 5-1. You're correct.
5-1. You know I can count to 8 and 1. You know I know how to count to 8, right, Jeff?
You know, I'm sitting in this diamond chair. It's so comfortable. I'm starting to snooze off on it.
Yeah.
I need to get one a little higher up, like the one you're using. This thing is, these are nice chairs. They really are comfortable.
Yeah. Oh, Amar, you know.
He's looking at this 7-10 combination.
Yeah, he's not happy right now with himself. What do you think? What do you think about just using the bridge and fanning the 11 ball over to your hole and putting the cue ball up table? Because the 7-10 stops everything from going into Bryce's hole.
So you're saying
just fan it and go straight up table by the chalk. And he's got cover with those 2 balls on the side rail.
I don't like that shot. I think you're going to give a bank up. But that's simple. He's doing something a little different here. He's trying to 2-rail this ball.
Well, I don't think that shot was helpful. Really, I don't.
I agree. I like just coming off the 7 ball here and getting behind the 11.
That's a good shot. You might even be able to do something with the 9. I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's true too. You can see the 9. Maybe you're right. That last shot from Amar was trying to do a little bit too much.
Yeah, a little too much.
Your shot coming off the 11 might have been the shot.
Just put him up on the end rail because you got blockers with the 8-9.
After Amar shot that carom shot, and then the shot after it when he was buried.
Yeah.
He got real lucky to make a ball and hang a ball. Oh wow.
Just forgot to hit it. Yeah.
The second time in a row he forgot to hit it. That bank he had in the 2 ball was sitting real good too. Remember that?
He had to play pocket speed there. He had to be careful.
Yeah, it's actually 2-1 against John Schmidt. Foch is leading John Schmidt in that match.
Yep.
This is the winner's side action.
Mr. Foch Garcia is a very underrated player. He pockets balls well, plays real solid.
Sure does.
Nice guy.
I know he's got some health issues, and sometimes I've seen him play amazing, and then all of a sudden, you know, a few hours later, his diabetes insulin kicks in, and he's not feeling well. He gets sick. It's a shame. It can't be easy to fight through that.
Yeah.
And play through it like that.
Actually, he has no kidneys, and he has to go on dialysis.
That's it.
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, and so after
diabetic. Is that what it is?
No. Renal failure.
Okay, gotcha.
And he could be a diabetic too. I'm not sure.
He's a fighter, man. Gotta root for Foch. And against Schmidt, I gotta say he's definitely the underdog here.
Yeah.
But he surprised a lot of people. Jumped out the gate.
Well, he's on the winner's side.
Yeah, I know. Foch is showing me his new cue he made. It's a silver leaf design. Very fancy.
Yeah.
Very nice. He likes that flash.
He works with Ariel and.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
So Bryce is looking at what's he going to do here?
Well, I think he might look at your shot, go off to 7 and hide him behind the 11. And if he does that, that could be a game winner if he executes that.
I like that shot about 2 shots ago.
I think it'd be bigger now if he gets there.
Sure.
Because the 10 ball's going to be laying on the side rail. Oh, he's going to go off the 9 ball. Safer shot. The problem with this shot is the 10-7.
If Amar can see this 4 ball, he can bank it in and win the game from here.
He could do that, and it's the 10-7 is stopping Bryce from doing.
That's what I saw right away. That's why I said
anything,
free it up.
Yeah, you're right. Just pushing the 4 across to his side and putting the cue ball up in the corner is. I don't know if you can see all of the 4. Oh, they can. Well, we're talking too loud. We apologize.
All right. Well, I think if you can't see that 4 ball, that's the shot that I see. He's looking at the 3 ball.
Well, we certainly apologize to the players. I guess we were talking a little loud, and the booth doesn't have a screen, and we didn't realize that they could hear us. And
this is true.
Because we're so smart, we know all the shots, Jeff.
That's why you're in the booth, right? Okay. Gotcha. He actually chose to hide that 8 ball. I think Bryce is going to come off this 9 ball again.
He's looking to see if he can see the 8 ball.
I think he can.
I think he really wants to come off the 7. He's just afraid to play it. And you're right, he'll probably come off the 9.
That's a safe shot.
Okay, it looks like he's going to use the 8 and try to slam some balls over to his hole. Look at his roll. Yeah, little payback there.
Got a little love there. So what do you shoot next here? Do you shoot the 4 ball?
No.
He's shooting this combination right away. It looks like he's not even thinking about it.
Playing a little funny.
Gotta think about this here.
Well, he's on the rail. He's going to have to slow roll. I think slow rolling the combination is the right shot.
Yep.
No, he's going to shoot the 9.
Bank the 4 next.
No, he's going to push it through. Yeah.
Made it good.
Yeah.
Nice shot.
Hit that well.
That's that red circle, huh?
Yeah. Okay, so what's the score?
5-3.
Yeah.
And Bryce is continuing the run.
Yeah, he should be out. I don't think the 3 goes. It's probably the 8 ball will be his 3rd ball in this
He needs 5 balls.
3, right?
He's got 3 now.
Oh, 3. Pardon me.
Lamar has 5. So there's 4.
Well, he could take a shot and go into the 7.
Yeah. Or make the 8 and go into the.
Yeah.
Either way, he's looking at your shot and trying to clip the 7 ball.
This might be a twofer where if he misses the 7, he'll get up for the 8.
Just clip the 7 just a little bit.
Yeah.
Twofer's right.
Yeah.
We got a tie ball game, folks.
I don't think the 3 goes.
Unless you bank the 3. You might have to do something. He's looking at it.
I'm not sure what he's thinking about here.
Just make the ball.
Well, first, yes.
Maybe he's going to bump the 3. I'm not sure what he's doing here.
I think you stay away from that and concentrate on making the ball.
Yeah.
Well, he
Bump
got
the
something
3
out of it. Yeah, you're right.
That's what I saw he was looking at. And just bank this ball in here and Bryce made a nice shot there to start this run out.
Yes, he did.
Got a real fortunate little carom kiss combo, but they were all. I think he was trying to do that.
He's thinking too much on this. Yeah.
Hit it long.
Yeah, he's thinking too much on that shot.
Sure did. Trying to hide it in case he missed it.
Yeah, thinking too much.
make the ball. All right, Bryce takes the lead, 6-5 here.
I think he can kick bank this ball to his hole. Short rail, hit the top of the 3.
Really?
Yeah, I do. I don't know what this is.
I see a kiss. If he tries this, I see a ball kissing.
Yeah.
He's been looking at these creative shots, using his imagination, and I mean,
I don't think there's any reason right now to do anything with the 10-7.
he doesn't like that kick into the 3 ball. I don't think he sees what you see.
A lot of people don't see what I see. That's why I keep getting knocked out early in these tournaments. Yeah, if you're a one-pocket player, you have to be able to kick at that 3 ball and put it on your side. You might even make it.
On a diamond table, that ball goes more than it would say like in a gold crown.
I don't see any upside here with this.
Sure. I agree. So you're saying just kick behind it.
Short rail with the inside English. Catch the 3 and then the cue ball.
Can you see it? You had Damas say it?
I don't think he does. There's a little spin. Yeah, he sees it now.
Yeah.
It's because the cue ball goes up right up towards the 14 ball.
He's definitely in the pickle.
And you don't have to make it. You just have to move it away from the pocket.
Sure. Okay.
He's
looking at his shot. What's he going to do with the cue ball?
Oh, he's going for the 7. Yeah.
He's going for the shot. He thinks that the 10 ball is going to go in.
Yeah. Willing to contest the game.
Is he going to swing it?
I guess so.
Hit that real hard. Oh, I see what he was doing.
Yeah.
Well, he just sold out right there. Boy, oh boy. Trying to do too much, if you ask me.
I think so.
Hit that ball real hard, shortened up the angle, and missed the bank.
Oh, Bryce must need 2 then. Huh?
He needs 2. Yeah, 6-5. Bryce leading this game right now.
Yeah.
There's a shot.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't see that shot.
That was asking a lot to execute that shot. Boy.
Going to try to spin underneath the 10 here.
That or a bank.
He's almost straight in.
He's looking at the bank. Yeah, he's going to go for the bank, I think. Keep it simple.
I think you're supposed to try for position myself. But
even if you're rail to rail?
Well, the cue ball's frozen on the rail, and the 3's about a ½ inch off.
Okay. So do you hit it with a lot of high?
A little left.
I'm sorry, high left?
He can even draw into, well, he's got to shoot it left hand. I don't know what kind of
a
switch hitter he is.
This position, it's critical that he needs to execute correctly. I think he's going to make it, stop it, and bank the 10.
Okay. I don't. I think he's going to try to slide underneath the 10.
And now he's got the bridge out.
I'm surprised he doesn't have a cue extender.
Yeah.
He might draw it too.
Guess what?
He hit that weak.
That's why I like sticking it and banking it.
Yeah.
All right, Bryce can't seem to close this out against Amar. He had him right on the ropes, man. You got to put him away. Yeah, he's a little sick about that. I don't blame him.
I don't blame him at all. He worked hard to get that ball in his hole, and
sure did.
All right, guys. We're going to give away a couple more things right now. First up is the...
now, this shot may not seem like much, but it's very important that he position the 7 ball somewhere, because Amar's going to make that 14 ball in his next shot if he doesn't give Bryce a free shot.
Sure. Got to get him back down table.
Yeah.
For those of you who bought raffle tickets.
You think he's going to try to bank this?
And you're going to have picky for the
yes. He's so mad at himself right now. He just
can't wait to shoot.
Yeah. Watch out for the kiss here.
What can happen bad here?
Watch out for that kiss there. Oh, wow, he avoided it.
You're right.
Oh, he hit it good.
Oh, you sure did.
Hit it great. Good shot.
And look at the cue ball.
He's Bryce is, Lamar's still in trouble here.
Oh, yeah. The game could be over right here.
Yeah.
What do you do here, Jeff? You try to put the cue ball and stick it right there, hit it that well, jacked up?
But even if you do, you're going to leave a bank on the 10.
Yeah. You know, there is a shot here. It's dangerous. It's actually double kiss the ball into your hole. Hit the 7 on the right side and double kiss it. And
Oh, wow.
The angle might not be right for it, but that shot does go in.
Think it goes in with the red circle?
No, only measles, Jeff. Only measles. Yeah. I think this is a double kiss shot.
He's looking at it.
See that? It
Wow.
double kissed it.
Sure did. What a shot.
Yeah.
Nice escape.
We'll ask him. We'll ask Amar. Did you try to make the 7? That's what I thought.
You guys are pretty smart, man.
No, we're not.
It's a new shot I learned today. Yep. John Schmidt came and tied it up 2-2. And John broke the balls real nicely. Foch is battling over there. Meanwhile, we get a nice battle of our own here with Bryce and Amar.
Well, okay, Bryce is on the hill and there's 3 balls on the table. He cannot put balls back up table. He can't make balls here. That's.
You mean bring him down table?
Yeah.
Or put him up table?
Well, like for example, pocket the 7 and leave the cue on the rail.
I like to push up. I like to bump the 10 up table. Roll it
I
up.
agree. Make him extend the innings. It's the best thing you can do right now.
Let your opponent make the mistake.
Yes.
I like to roll the 10 on top of the 14. Just roll it up there. Just do it. Keep it simple.
What's happening on table 3? Is that a tournament match?
Damien and Chris Cruz playing right next to us.
Okay, that's a good match.
It sure is. You trying to 3-rail this ball? No. That's I like that right there. I like that the whole time. Let Amar bring him back down table.
You can't. Mars in the way. I can't tell if he left him a 1-rail bank. And no, it doesn't look like it.
You can't see it. I think he's going to play the 10 and the 14.
No, I think he can make it 1-rail. He's got to hit it with a lot of side spin. I think he can bank it.
I think he's looking at that shot right now.
Oh, he just caught it. It turned out okay.
Yeah, he's all right.
You know, back in the days at Johnson City, they had what they called guns for hire. Certain players were barred from the ring games, and the guy would be like Harold Worst would be sitting on the sideline. Tough cut shots, tough banks. You could hire him out for 1 shot. Any player could.
Really?
Yeah. See, I'd hire Tony Chohan out for that shot.
Wow.
Yeah.
That was allowed?
That was allowed.
That's wild.
Yeah, he played so well that he was barred from the games. But
Harold Worst, but
he was allowed. You could buy him. Let's say they were playing 20 a man. You could pay $5 to him and let him shoot your shot. 1 shot in the rack. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's how good a player he was.
Wow, what a great idea.
And anybody could hire him out. Anybody in the game.
That's awesome, man. I like that concept.
You might be able to pass this.
Yeah.
No, he hit it good. Not hard enough.
Right on target, too. Look at that.
Yeah, it's going in.
Wow. So you froze it.
Yeah, that doesn't matter too much from his angle. He's just going to cross it over. He's not going to scratch in the corner because the 14's in the way. Just get it past. Just get it over a couple feet.
So the winner of this match here is going to play the winner of Foch Garcia and John Schmidt for the hot seat match coming up next. I think we're down to about 7 or 8 players in this tournament.
Oh, no.
Left the bank there.
No, yeah, I'm sorry. I think I would have crossed that ball.
Yeah,
Well,
sure.
maybe he was worried about it. He was
really.
worried about a kiss, maybe.
Yeah, I think it was frozen.
Straight back, baby.
Amar's drawing this ball. Short. Real short.
Well, I think he was worried with the follow and hitting the top of the 10 and going into the pocket.
Got it.
Okay, so question. Why did he cross that ball this time and not the last time?
It wasn't frozen.
But his angle didn't matter. He was almost straight on it. Amar can spin this ball in, and I think he's going to take a shot at it.
Sure.
He's got the right kind of stroke for this. Cut it thin and put that outside English and draw. No scratch in the corner. He overhit it.
Sure did.
Oh, man.
You wanted to make that ball.
Well, I don't know because Bryce is jacked up. We can go in behind it.
Yeah, he's all right here.
All right. Anybody else with tickets before we draw for this one pocket book, one pocket game, controlled aggression, Tom Worth, $60 value, and then after that.
He can't cross this ball. He wants to cross it, but I don't think that's the correct shot.
I like to go right into it.
You think he's going to try to cross it and make it?
He sure is looking at it right now.
Yeah.
Not the right time.
It's hard to tell if he can cue the ball well. I don't think he can. Maybe he can.
Okay, you know the drill. All right, there you go. All right, shake these up real good, Geraldine. Don't make sure he doesn't pick his father's ticket. Okay, that didn't get any tickets? Wait, hold on.
I think he's going to go in behind it.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's the right shot.
That was the right shot. He hit it good too.
Yeah, easy to execute.
Who's the winner? Christian Percola, you just won one pocket.
So, what would you do here? I think I'd try to go off the 7 and put it in the center of the table and make the 14 with the cue ball and leave the cue ball right there.
All right, next up.
Maybe blocking
That's
from
the
the
shot.
spot. Yeah.
Yeah, I like that same shot.
There's a promo code on here, coupon code. So when you buy your $700 worth of beer, you'll get $50 off.
He's not looking at that.
Hey, thanks, Christian. Appreciate it. Enjoy the book. Yeah.
Seems like Amar's trying to force the issue a little bit.
Yeah, I'm not sure why. He doesn't have to.
Oh.
All right, young man. Come here. Pick a winner. Pick a winner for Jam Up Apparel.
Well, all he
Well.
did is leave him a shot.
Yeah. Even if you made it, now what?
Yeah.
Your shot was the right shot. Come off the 7, cross it over. Yeah.
Get you guys shopping online for the holidays. There's a 40% sale off right now.
Well, I think going back to what you said, but Amar has so much confidence in his offense and his ball striking ability that he thinks it's to his advantage to go ahead and shoot these offensive shots. See how simple that was? He didn't try to make it,
Nice shot.
and he blocked him. This is huge in this game.
Good shot.
Exactly this shot right here is so huge. What can Amar do here? What
Come
can
off
he
the
do?
7, really. That's all he can do.
That's all he can do.
Might even make the 7, leave another bank.
Yeah.
Advantage Bryce.
Yeah.
Oh, you do? Okay.
He can't even cut the ball in his hole.
I see that.
Well, I see what he's doing here. This is smart. This is smart.
Make the 14 come bring it down.
Yeah, he's going to try to corner hook him here.
Think so?
Yep.
See if you can go 3 for 3.
Hello.
Unbelievable. That's the 3rd time he's did it in this match.
Yeah.
Wow.
Now we talked about this before. This works to Amar's advantage. See, now Bryce doesn't want to go back to 6. Yeah, he's going to push out there. Yeah. He's not going to keep going back with him.
You're welcome.
So what do you do? Just
Yes.
he's looking at where to put her right now.
Yeah, he wants to block him still. Just right where he's got his hand on the cue. Because he knows he has to put a ball up.
All right.
Amar.
This just in.
See, that was a good move. They both
That was
go
a good
back
move.
Yeah, it was a good move.
That was a real good move. Wow.
Maybe he can tell us his secret on how to do that. He's very good at it. Oh, he's going to take a scratch. He's going to take a
I
scratch.
don't like that.
He's going to take a scratch.
This is how Amar lost that last game.
See, Amar will have to see if okay, no, let's do the math. If a Bryce took a scratch, Amar has to push away because he can't.
He has
There you go.
graciously donated 5 winners to win T-shirts here.
Well, Amar accomplished a lot there. He made
I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna give you guys 10
made Bryce go back a
rush
ball,
against
putting
Amar.
him back to 6.
5
It didn't matter whether he goes back a ball or not.
And then we're gonna call
And
you a little
he
later.
can escape this pretty easy here.
Come on up and get some raffle tickets. We're gonna draw 5 winners. 5 T-shirts are gonna be drawn. Any T-shirt of your choice from California Billiards.
Yeah. Yeah,
There you
that
go.
was that worked out great for him.
Sure did.
Well, Foch is running balls over there.
Sure is.
And it looks like he's in the driver's seat. John's shaking his head, so he's not happy. He's jacked up here.
All eyes are on Foch running out against Schmitty over here.
Yeah.
Remember, guys, when I pick your ticket and you win, I'm putting it back into the bag to be picked for the queue.
I'm pretty sure Frank the Barber's watching this live stream.
What's up, Frank the Barber?
Yeah, Frank, I'm pretty sure Foch is going to end up beating John and be in the hot seat.
Looks like it right now.
Yeah. Well, John
looking.
has 4. Foch needs 2, I think. No, he needs 1. He needs 1.
Yep, John shaking his head. He can't believe it.
Yeah. Yep, Frank, if you're listening to us, Foch is shooting the game ball to go into the hot seat. It's all over.
Nice shot. No, he needs 1.
Why are we miscounting?
There's 4 balls on the table up there. That's probably what it was. Now
Okay.
Foch is going for the last bank here.
Yeah, okay, sorry, miscount. How'd he hit that ball? How'd he hit that ball?
Pretty sporty. What a shot.
Oh, my goodness.
Hung it. He hung it. That was great. Okay, so Bryce made his decision. What he wanted to do is keep it simple.
Oh, Foch owed the ball.
Oh, that's what happened.
Yeah.
There you go. Wow.
It's going to go off the table.
So Foch ran 8.
Yes, he did.
Wow. Not bad. Owed 1. Okay, what's Amar doing here?
He's got to play off the 10. He can't mess with the 11 ball.
Yeah.
Oh, he's thinking about banking.
He's already
and drawing.
shooting, looking at the 11 ball.
He's thinking about banking the 11, drawing it back.
That's it. That's a kiss, though. If you look at,
Yeah.
I see a kiss shot. Now he gets the second time he's got off the shot. There you go. Tricky shot here.
Yes, it is. Hit it good.
All right, 5
Get it safe.
5 winners, 5 tickets. Let's go. Here you go, young man. ROA. just won a T-shirt.
Yeah, we're kind of keeping an eye on the 3 games at one time.
Yeah.
I think this is the first game with Damien and Chris. Am I correct?
Go up there and pick up any shirt off the wall. Any shirt, any size.
Okay, it looks like Bryce is going to just try to bank it straight. Yeah. Try to hook him.
Nice shot.
Yes, it was. And he jacked him up, too.
That's funny, because he buys T-shirts like every pool hall he goes to. He just won a T-shirt. And yeah, from Castro Valley.
Foch takes it down.
Oh, yes. Nice shooting, Foch. Foch is in the hot seat.
Just won a T-shirt.
Sure is. Wow.
Wow.
John's in disbelief. All right, well, here we go. These guys are still grinding it out. I mean, I tell you what, these guys are really taking their time.
Yeah.
They really are just, they're taking a lot of time. Nobody wants to make a mistake here.
Well, Amar's jacked up here.
He's looking at this bank.
You know, he's thinking about shooting a 14 and drawing it. What's he looking at here?
I don't know. Boy, he's
Really? Yeah, he's looking up, yeah. Yeah, really?
What do you think he's looking at, Jerry?
Some kind of kick shot? I don't know what he's looking at.
He's looking at coming off the 7 somehow. He looks confused, man.
He's got a pretty easy safety. He doesn't see it. He can cut the 10 ball thin to the bottom rail and let the cue ball come to the same bottom rail, and the 10 ball goes up by the 7.
Yeah, I see it. That's what I saw right away, too.
Yeah. Just hit it with a little inside English, and you're good to go. It's going out to 7 somehow. Okay, well, what the hell was that?
Still alive. What if you missed that shot?
I just saw something
Wow.
I've never seen before.
What a shot.
Yeah. Would have been something if the 10 ball or something, but 7 ball went over by his
That was
hole.
pretty advanced there.
I guess it was. It's
Goodness
PhD,
gracious.
man.
Wow. Yeah. Wow.
I think he's just going to try to put the 10 on his side and bank it.
I would think so. It seems like Amar really took his time on that shot and thought it
Yeah.
out. He's looking to bank this shot
Yeah.
towards his hole. You're right.
Just put it by the 7. I don't think he's trying to make it. He didn't hit that very well.
Nope. That's a return bank.
It's
Cue
tough,
ball's
though.
good.
It's tough.
It is tough. man.
There's a kiss here, too, I think.
Yeah, Damien is on the loser side. He's playing Chris Cruz from Fresno right now. They just started their match. They're in the first game right now currently. Randy, I believe you could still win the raffle even though you're not here. Daniel Bush will be back to answer that for you in just a little while. Christie, he's going to be playing for the hot seat. Foch is playing for the hot seat.
Foch won the hot seat.
No, that's a winner's side match. So these guys right here, Bryce and Amar.
You're right. This is the other. They're playing for the hot seat too. Yeah.
You guys are watching a winner's side match here with Bryce and Amar. Whoever wins this match is going to go on to face Foch Garcia for the hot seat match.
I think this is a potential kiss right here. Oh, just missed it.
Sure did. All right, down in the end game. These guys are sure taking their time, boy.
I'm not sure what the right shot is here. Seriously, I don't know. I think the right shot is to just go to the side rail and bump the 10 and kind of leave it by the first diamond on the short rail.
Yeah.
Shoot it really easy, really easy.
That's what he's doing. Yeah,
too hard. Too hard.
The bank for Bryce.
Well, scratching the side. But he's going to have to shoot the 10 because he can't shoot the 14.
Trying to hold it. Jerry Keong Young says hello from House of Billiards in Santa Monica.
Oh yeah, hey, how you doing? By the way, you guys on the chat room, this is a great tournament, a great room. Daniel puts a nice stream together for us guys. A lot of labor, not a lot of love there. Doesn't get paid very much. This is wonderful for us on the West Coast.
Sure.
You guys are fortunate here in NoCal, Jeff, to have Hard Time Sack and then, of course, California Billiards and the Family Billiards in San Francisco and other rooms that I don't really know about that put these tournaments on. Much better than we have in Southern California. Much, much better.
Yeah, Chris is a big fan of pool, and he's put together a real nice spot.
Yes.
Fremont's a nice area, too. We like it down here.
You know, I was just in Old Town with my daughter this morning having breakfast. Old Town Fremont. That is nice down there.
Oh, it's great, man. A lot of history here.
So what are you doing? You're not doing the cars anymore.
I'm in the storage business.
That's right. You did tell me that.
Wow, that was unfortunate for Bryce. He made the 10 ball. Goodness gracious.
Yeah.
Did not want to do that. Well, here's a tester for you.
Well, it's a freebie if he overcuts it. If he undercuts it, he'll sell out a bank.
I wanted to ask you, whatever happened to Wayne Pullen?
Wayne still plays. He's at the House of Billiards in Santa Monica. You know, that's one pocket paradise there in Southern California.
Yeah, okay.
He and Richie Grenier, One Pocket Rich, are the two best players down there.
Is Rich still playing? Is he back to playing again?
He's back to playing.
Good. Is he still married to Ginny Lee?
I believe so.
Okay, good. No, he was playing real good for a while.
Yeah, well, you know, he's got a lot of skill, and so does Wayne.
Oh, yeah. Let's see how Amar hits this shot here. Stay down nice. Wow.
I don't think you can do anything with it.
Unless he... Yeah, I think you're right. I don't see what he can do here except maybe play it into the 7 ball.
Yeah, that's dangerous.
It is dangerous. You can leave a return bank. Amar had a chance there.
Yes, he did. Yeah, they all play at the House of Billiards. I go by there once a month or so. And
who do you go play? Whatever happened to Phil?
Phil's around. Phil's still playing. I think he's actually playing quite a bit. You know,
he's playing pretty good, man. Remember that?
He's a good player. He's a good player. He loves to play pool.
Yeah.
Good action guy. Nice guy. You know what? All the guys at the House of Billiards in Santa Monica are pretty nice guys.
Sure.
And
tough tables too. Good tables. I like the old.
They're
Gold Crown.
tough, and you kind of, you know, it's hard to go in there and play because you're going to get matched up with Richie or Wayne, and if you can play, that's good. But there's a lot of other guys that play, and they're, you know, it's hard to play them.
Sure.
Until they get to know your speed, and you can make a game that's fair for both sides. You know, I first played in that room in 1964.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's been there for that long?
It's been there for that long.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Who owns that place?
I don't know his last name. I think his first name is Gary. He inherited it from his mother and father.
Wow.
Who bought it many years ago. And
that's awesome, man.
He owns the whole corner there.
Jeez.
High rent district there in Santa Monica.
Oh, yeah. That's expensive real estate down there.
Yes, it is.
Well,
yeah, there we go. We talked about that. That was the problem with that shot.
dangerous shot.
Yeah, but at least he got the 10 and 14 up table. You know, here on these shots, I don't even look at where the cue ball is going to end up. I'm concentrating so hard on making the 7 ball.
Yeah.
Forget about the next shot. Just make this ball. It's one ball at a time at this point.
Do you like to roll it in or pop it in?
You know, it's like it's a tweener.
Yeah. Amar hits his shots pretty good, though. Real confident shot there. Oh.
It's good enough to go in.
Yeah, he hung it up.
Yeah, he gets it. And he's going to get a return bank.
Do you make it and follow it in here?
In a way, yeah. Yeah, Mar just asked. He said it's almost better that he didn't make it, and actually he's correct.
Yeah.
Because there's no way that Bryce is going to follow it in. Not being on the hill.
I think he might follow it in.
You think so?
I think so. Or trying to corner hook him.
You know, now that's a possibility.
What's up, Mike Langariga? Thanks for playing the tournament yesterday, man. Okay, so we got, who do we got over here next to us? We got Bob, Miguel Moore from Seattle is playing, what's his name, or Bob Yahashi?
Yeah.
Yeah, good matchup there. And then we got Chris Cruz playing Damian Alishon over here on table number 3.
And I think that's in the first game still.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
The score is 6-0 Damian.
That's correct.
Meantime, we slept the shot there. Bryce sent the cue ball up table and left no shot for Amar.
All right, well, here we go. Yeah, this is a long match. You would think it wouldn't be this long, but these guys are really just taking their time. It's a big money match. I mean, this is a difference between, whoever wins here is going to be guaranteed $850.
Yeah.
And whoever loses here is guaranteed $250. So it's really a
huge money.
$600 match here we're watching.
Yeah, huge plus potential for more.
That's right. That's right. First place in this tournament, guys, is $2,000. Second place is $1,300. Fourth is $850. I'm sorry, third is $850. Fourth place, I believe, is $500. Either way, these guys are on the winner side, and they're both in the cash and looking to get more.
What do you like here, Jeff, on this shot with Amar? I don't like this crossing the ball here. That's why I don't like it.
Yeah, that's it. Wow,
Yeah,
that was a big
that's
mistake
why I don't
there.
like it. What's Bryce looking at?
Put him on the one hole.
Bryce needs 2. Bryce need 2?
Yeah, he does. Amar's on the hill. He's got 7. Bryce needs them both.
You try to make both balls here?
I would.
Yeah.
Why not? Put him on the one hole. It's a huge momentum builder, especially if you make it. You're going to be breaking next. It's a big turnaround.
I'm not sure if trying to make the ball here is correct. I guess it is.
If you make it, you got a chance to win the game and just take it out right now. Leave your opponent sitting down in your seat.
He's trying to think of something else.
This is classic one pocket. Put him in the one hole.
Yeah.
Make the ball, make the 14, then make the 14 and win the game. That's just the way I think. I think aggressive. I don't like it.
No, he's just going to make the ball and leave it there.
But here's the thing: even if you don't make the ball, you're still going to be right there. If you try and make it, I don't know. I don't get that.
Maybe he was worried about scratching in the side or turning the cue ball
It must have been
loose.
something, yeah.
He's clawed a long way back here.
Sure has. 7-7.
Yeah, Bryce is saying, do it again, Amar.
Yeah. I saw you did it last time.
Yeah. I guarantee he's not going to shoot the same shot.
Yeah. Got that right.
But there's a lot of different shots here. Some guys like to hit it one rail and put it like towards the side pocket, you know, on the left hand side.
Sure.
Some guys like to cross it and try to get it back up by the chalk. I don't think he can cue the ball.
I like just to freeze the cue ball on the bottom rail.
Or just, yeah. I think the safe shot is probably just push it to the side rail. You're going to leave a 3-railer or 1-railer, but...
Just freeze the cue ball on the bottom rail. I like doing that.
Yeah.
I know Moore had a late night last night. He was here. I left at 12:45. He was still here hanging out, you know, mixing it up with everybody. I'm like, Amar, shouldn't you be getting some sleep right about now? He was having fun, man, so I get it. But he might be paying for it right now, though. Wow.
Didn't hit it hard enough.
Wow. That was a hell of a try there.
Well, how do you not hit that hard enough? And get the cue ball all the way back where it was.
What a touch. What a touch. He left the Mara bank.
Looks like he can, yeah.
Sure did.
I don't think we've ever had such a serious match against each other.
Yeah. Amar just joked with Bryce about how he doesn't think he's ever had a serious match like this against Bryce his whole life. These guys are really trying to battle. I mean, they're fighting for $600. I get it.
Hit that good.
Short. Hit a short?
No, I don't think so.
Wow, he hit it good.
Wow, what a match he won.
What a shot.
Our match,
2-1.
Game, yeah.
Wow, nice shot. Okay, Amar takes a 2-1 lead with a nice shot.
Jeff, I got to leave you for a minute.
Yeah, of course.
But I'll be back.
You got it. All right. Nice shot by Amar. Split the pocket there. Nice speed. Yes, I don't blame you. Go stretch. It's been a long match so far. Okay, Amar's getting ready to break here, guys. We're watching a winner's side match between Amar Kang and Bryce AVILA. Whoever wins here is going to be playing Flash Garcia for the hot seat match coming up as soon as we're done here. Lots of one-pocket action still left, so come on down if you're here, guys. Looks like it's going to start raining outside. Good day for some pool. Okay, Amar gets the break. See if what he puts down here. Needs a good one. Nice break. Hit a little hard, but not bad. Nice break.
I had to shoot at that cut after I hit that last one so bad.
Amar's mixing it up here with some of the railbirds. And then Bryce is taking a quick little break. So we're going to take 5 guys and stay tuned. We got a lot more one-pocket action coming up.
But I figured at it real thin, play it like a billiard shot, right? Take the scratch out of play. But if I miss it, it's all right because I start losing the middle diamond, and I gotta put up a ball, right? He ain't gonna like me in that spot.
Taking a break.
This me would have been I didn't have to make this last shot. That'd have been good for me if I would have made this last one. Thank you, buddy.
Okay, Bryce just took a little break, washed his hands, got some water, and see how he responds to this nice break that Amar just put down. California Billiard Club just got 8 of these diamond rosewood 9-foot tables, and they're playing real good actually. West State Billiards came and I think got everything dialed in. Either way, this has been a real long match between these guys. Longer than normal. Haven't been any real big runs. Lots of 2s and 3-ball runs. That's really about it. Well, I got a feeling that Amar can make that 14 ball. Okay. Okay, but hey, good seeing you. Jerry Matchin. It's starting to rain outside here. He's got about a 5-hour drive to get back home, so he's gonna take it slow and low going back to Ventura. We thank Jerry for coming in and hanging out with us for a little while. I got a feeling Amar's going to cut this ball in though. He's got the cue for it. He's shooting with the 60-inch cue. He can reach it. He's just looking to see what he's going to shoot next. He can definitely make this 14 ball though. Bryce was trying to leave it closer to the rail, but he didn't do that. So let's see if Amar makes him pay for it or not. Amar really is taking his time. He really wants to win this event. He's got something to prove. If you guys were here on Friday night, Amar won the 64-player single elimination 9-ball event. Paid $700 for first, so he's having a decent weekend so far. He's trying to bank this 11. Wow. I guess if he can hold it, he's not going to leave a shot, so see how he hits his shot, guys. The ball a little, yeah, a little thick. He let Bryce out of it. Bryce has got a lot of options here. Well, they say that Bryce, Amar fouled, so he's got -1. All right, I think Bryce is going to bank to 14. Maybe try and get underneath the 11, 2 rails, and maybe make the 11. Stick the cue ball right there. See what he does here. He hit the top side of it, so they let Amar see the 7 ball. Wow, that's a big, big mistake there. It's going to take away his advantage on this shot. Amar's going real first, I think. Good shot. Good cue ball. Damian Alishon takes the first game against Chris Cruz on the 1-loss side. Miguel Morfrin and Bob Yahashi are 1-1 on the other side of the 1-loss side match. We're down to the final 6 players today. Sorry, 7 players. This is better for my back. All right, so nobody wants to make a mistake here. I've never seen Amar take this much time. He really is looking things over very carefully. Although he has made some shots that Jerry and I were wondering what he was doing, he's executed amazingly well, so I can't knock him for thinking too long. Wow. Good cue ball, let it go. He had other plans there. That was a nice shot. He moved 3 balls over to his side. He's pretty fortunate there. Cleared the 6 and the 9 over to his side of the table. That was a nice shot. He's bought him some time, that's for sure. I don't like that shot. He left him more into the bank. Hey man, how you doing?
How you doing, Jeff?
Just, you know, this is one of those matches where I thought would be pretty fast, a lot of firepower, but it's been a really slow match actually.
Yeah.
These guys are taking their sweet time and they don't want to make a mistake. It's a big cash swing, $600 swing here.
Yeah, for you guys out there, this is Nelson Silva, the grasshopper, that just jumped on with Jeffrey here because he was flying solo. Daniel said, "Hey, go help out my buddy over there on the mic." I said, "Sure."
Jerry Matchin decided to go try and get home earlier because he's got a 5-hour drive to get back down to Ventura, and it's raining outside right now. So.
Oh my goodness. Score is 2-1.
2-1 Amar.
Well, that was a really good shot right there.
He actually left Amar. We're actually going to shoot this ball in, I think. He's looking at it.
The 12 ball?
Yeah, he's looking to cut it in.
Kind of a high-risk shot. I'm thinking he wants to float that cue ball past that 6-14 ball, I believe it is.
Yeah, he's in a tough spot here.
Yeah,
unless he tries to get aggressive and cut in the 12, which I think he's a favorite to make it. He should get a shot in the 15 if he doesn't make it, but we'll see what happens. I think he's going to go. Yeah, he's going to try play some aggressive defense and clear these balls from Amar's hole.
I think I'd just lay up on top of that 13-8 and just take an intentional foul, but
No.
no.
He's going to clear these balls. He needs to. That's a better shot.
That worked out really good.
His cue ball's good.
Yeah, that worked out nice. I didn't see him clearing out both balls, but he didn't have to.
Yeah. Amar's been taking 1 to 2 minutes every single shot, just looking real carefully over every option he's got. And this has been making the match prolong. I'm not sure how long it's been, but it seems like it's been a couple hours for the 3 games that we've had. Oh yeah, at least.
You know, Bryce is so talented and such a good rhythm player. Amar is very methodical. I think I like Amar just a tiny bit over Bryce in this match, but anything can happen.
Yeah, I agree.
You know, they're a very close matchup in 1 pocket and 9 ball, 10 ball.
Yeah, in these tables it is.
Nice shot.
That was the right shot that I saw right away, but it took him a minute to figure it out, which I don't know what else he was thinking, but you know that's the only shot that I really saw. I know he was not going to cut on the 14 ball.
Right.
But you know, if you know what shot to shoot, shoot the shot. I don't know. Maybe I'm just. This is why people don't understand 1 pocket and you know why it takes so long to play the game. He could have put him in that spot a while ago.
Yeah.
But you got to have a lot of patience to really, you know, succeed at 1 pocket.
Right.
Understand the game.
Yes, sir.
A lot of patience needed here.
I tell myself all the time when I'm playing 1 pocket, you know, just be patient, and it pays off. You're a very accomplished 1 pocket player yourself and 9 ball player.
Yeah, but my best playing days are behind me. I got a lot going on in life with family and work and responsibilities, man.
Yeah.
When you're young and single, you can do those things, but you know, it's a lot tougher to play at a high level when you have a family and you're working 50, 60 hours a week.
Right.
But I still try.
Yeah, I believe you won the Reno USPPA a long time ago. That was a great accomplishment.
Yeah, that was great, man. It's a tough tournament to win. Back in the days when they had 200 players in the tournaments.
Yes.
That was another grind all by itself. But it was fun. I miss the Reno days. I think a lot of people do.
Me too. Now, if I'm not mistaken, Amar was in the top 10 in the United States in the Fargo rating not too long ago.
Yeah, well, don't believe everything you're reading on the internet. Oh, backfired. Gave him a shot.
Goodness. I was just going to give Amar a huge compliment that I've watched him play so many tournaments, and his endurance is just phenomenal. But this is the first time I've actually watched him play that he looks a little tired.
I don't know if you were here last night, but Amar was here.
Late.
Till at least 1 a.m.
I know. That's probably.
And I was thinking to myself, you got to play for 2,000 tomorrow. You might want to take a night off and just go get some rest and go watch a movie. But, you know, Amar had friends here he hadn't seen in a while, and he's a social butterfly. He likes to hang out and have a good time, and I get it.
Yeah.
You know, but there's time and a place.
You're right.
Not the time before the finals of a big event. You know, this is your bread and butter, man. You got to treat it like a business.
Exactly.
I mean, that's just the way I look at it, but, you know. Amar's a grown man. He's still on the winner's side, so, you know, there's still a chance. he can come and snap it off. Hey, he's leading this match.
Like you said, he's up 2-1.
Yes, he is.
That's scary, thinking that he's not even at full speed winning against Bryce. That's impressive. And you know what? I mean, if we're handing out compliments, Bryce is a strong player, local player. Beat Ronnie Aquino not that long ago in a one-pocket tournament in here. Huge accomplishment.
Bryce has been a good player for a long time.
Yeah.
Life just gets in the way sometimes. Wow,
oh my
that was
goodness.
unfortunate for Bryce. He just got a double kiss, and
Wow.
looks like he's going to leave Amar shot in this one ball.
I always say, shot like that, this is going to leave a mark. That's going to cost
How many
him.
balls do you think he's going to get here?
Oh my goodness.
At least 2 or 3.
I'm thinking, how many does he need right now?
Well, he owes 1. He needs 9.
Okay, how many balls? I see 3 right away. Possibly the 8-13 with a combo. Let's say 4 is a safe number, maybe 5. Now, if it was Tony Chohan, probably 8.
Yeah, Tony would have already ran 4 by now.
Yeah, he's.
I think he's going to go into the stack here and try and shoot the 14 next. Try and.
I think he
Because all
wants,
the balls right now, they all go towards Bryce's pocket.
he's got to shoot that combo next. Just take
He's
it
going to
easy.
go in the stack. Watch. Oh, you're right. You're right. He was. And now he's not going to shoot the combo. Combo is. I don't think it's going now. He's just going to push it
Still
forward.
shoot it.
Put the ball right in front of his hole. That's the shot.
Oh yeah. I like
So
that
Bryce has 1 ball. Amar is back to even. Temptations. What's up, Doug Whaley? Hey man, sorry all the troubles you're going through.
shot. Oh, I
I don't know if
heard.
you guys
Yeah.
heard, but a big paradise fire took some of our friends' houses up there, and it's going to be a lot of work and a lot of sure aggravation to go through. But good to see you're sweating the stream, man. I know you're a one-pocket player. You're a pool player, so hopefully things are going to be getting better for you up there.
Yeah, I'm sorry if what you're going through, Doug. He's one of my favorite people in pool. He's a great guy.
He's got nice choice in pool cues. Well, that kind of worked out. All right.
Doug Whaley. Yeah, what a good guy, great player. I love Doug. He's like you, he's a good dude.
We try, man. We just like playing pool.
Yeah. Fierce competitor, Doug is. Let me tell you.
Well, Doug's gonna like hanging out at Hard Times. Hard Times Sacramento is another great room.
Oh, is that where he's hanging out?
Well, he was hanging out up at Chico
Oh, okay.
at the down low. Now he's hanging out at gonna be hanging at Hard Times. He's moving to Rockland.
Oh, all right.
Hard Times, great room. This place here in California Billiard Club is my 2 favorite rooms to play at. Definitely support pool and the players.
See that shot right there, I always fear because
Good
if
shot.
that 7 ball hits the 6, then it's no rail.
Well, as long as you control the cue ball, that's what you want.
Yes.
And now this is Bryce really has nothing to shoot at here at all.
Where that cue ball is right now,
Yeah.
if Tom Worth is playing, that cue ball's right up on that rail, right in the middle, almost like 50% of the time early in a match. And I call that the Tom Worth leave.
That's where you want to leave your opponent.
Yes, sir.
Doesn't have much to shoot at when you put him there.
Well, Daniel has a beautiful setup in here.
Sure does.
Every
man.
time I come in the booth, it looks nicer and nicer.
I don't
Screens
like that
are
shot.
bigger. Oh, I know.
He sold out. Another shot to Amar. Amar happens to come down here, and he's going to make this 10 ball and get on the 7, I believe. If he gets on the 9 ball, it could be curtains here. That was a big mistake. That's a one shot that Bryce kind of rushed a little bit.
Yeah.
Sure did. I'm going to predict Amar's going to run a couple balls here.
I also want to thank Geraldine. She sits here by the booth all day long throughout the whole event. If there's any technical glitches, she's right on it. She's very, very underappreciated.
Mama Bear.
Mama Bear. We love Mama Bear. I'm telling you, she works really hard. And thank you, Geraldine.
Oh, yeah.
And Daniel. You two are phenomenal for pool. You guys help pool out so
put on
much.
a nice production indeed.
POVPOOL. There's nobody like them. They do a lot for the game.
I'm going to send a shout out to Purse. What's up, Al? If he's over here sweating from Stockton, California. All right, well, I like shooting this 9-ball next. I don't know if Mar's going to get on the 7-ball next.
Yeah, he's going to try.
See what he does here. He might. He's only got he's going to go 2 rails, looks like. Nice speed, nice touch.
Oh, you want to stay behind the pack just in case.
I don't think that 6-ball goes, though. It doesn't go.
Yeah. You know, I'm trying to learn, Greg, like, when is the right time to play the ball right over the hole, and when is the right time to make the ball? I still don't have that concept down.
Well, this is probably a good time to hang the ball in front of the hole.
Yeah. Oh, I love when you put a ball like that and it's actually touching 2 balls. Oh my goodness, you really hamper your opponent.
A lot of people call that Chicago style. It's just frozen up. You got nothing to shoot at.
Right.
You can try and shoot the 7-ball, but good luck with that. He's treed up over 5 or 6 balls, jacked up.
Yeah, look at that.
He's going to shoot the 8-ball off the 9 and put the cue ball back up table. Try and move the 1 and the 8 towards his hole.
It's hard to bridge going towards the 7.
Yeah, you can't really bridge here.
That's more of a
He's trying
jab.
it right now.
It's more of a poke, huh?
Yeah, it's tough. It's difficult. You can miscue here. It's hard to really get accurate. You double kiss here. There you go. See?
Yep.
Now he left Amar bank.
Beautiful bank, all right.
You got a good chance here to make this ball.
Another important thing that I'm trying to improve on my game in 1 pocket is you got to keep looking at that stack. Make sure your opponent doesn't have a ball wire to their hole. Do you have a ball wire to your hole?
Yes, indeed.
Sometimes a ball is slightly off. I'm near the pack. I try to wire up my ball, try to break up their wired balls. Very important.
This is where you want to hang a ball right now. If he makes the ball, he's not going to really have another shot.
Right.
But at least you want to protect the 7-ball. So if you notice,
yes,
Bryce has to kick at the 7-ball. He can't shoot directly at it.
Yes.
So Bryce is going to kick behind the 7-ball now. Maybe try and...
Okay, I got to ask you a question. Now,
Sure.
See if you can educate me here. That 7-ball's about 4 inches from the pocket, and the cue ball's way up there. On the left side of the rail, how many inches does he need to go hit up on that rail to kick that 7-ball
See,
over?
that's the thing. There's no magical answer there. You have to use speed, English, and it's a touch. It's a feel shot. That comes from experience. You got to practice that shot. Hit it 100 times a day, then you're going to have the answer you're looking for.
Are you going to try to hit it with 1 rail or 2 rails?
You have to hit 2 rails. You want to hit the
Okay.
bottom part of the 7.
With some running English?
If you hit the top part of the 7, you're going to...
You're going to sell out?
No, you're not going to steal nothing out, really.
You double kiss it.
Nothing really bad can happen here unless you miss the 7 and come above it. That's why you want to hit the bottom part of the 7-ball. If you hit the top part, you can sell out. See that? He's okay. His cue ball is usually in a good spot. Now he's jacked up on the 5. So Amar's probably just going to go ahead and...
Bump the 5?
He could make the 5 here, but I think he's going to clear this. He's going to hit the 7-ball on his side of the table.
I think I would just bump that 5-ball. I like leaving my opponent long.
That's a good shot, too. It's simple.
Sometimes that's what I do, too, is I say to myself, what's the simplest shot I could hit here? instead of scratching or doing something dumb.
You don't want to get too tentative though. You want to lean on your opponent.
Right.
You're going to have some aggression. You can't just be all about defense, or
Right.
every game might last 2 hours. You don't want that either.
Controlled aggression, like Tom Worth says. By the way,
He's
Tom,
right.
If you're listening, Tom Worth, I want to say hello from the Grasshopper. How you doing, Tom? Mr. Worth. He's a great one-pocket player.
Yeah, knows a lot.
I would encourage anybody to buy his book.
Yeah, it is a good book. I like his book a lot, and I like the book. Somebody had it yesterday. It was called Winning One Pocket by Eddie Robin. Man, that's the one pocket. That's a great book as well. A lot of great stories about some of the players from yesteryear and situations they've been in and what to do in certain situations, and just great stories. If you guys get a chance to like One Pocket, your fans, check it out. Both books are excellent.
Oh, for a kick shot. Oh, no.
He just tried to control the ball.
Good shot.
Good shot there.
Very good shot.
Got position. Mar's going to probably come off the floor and just try not to. He's going to try and put the ball near Bryce's pocket. Unless he tries to play a combination, he's going to stick it here. He's going to free up some balls towards his pocket and stick and put him back in the stack. He's actually sitting perfect for it too. He's looking at this combination. This might even go. This is when you want to hang the ball.
Yes, sir.
Nelson.
I like that.
If you make the ball, then you're going to be in the same predicament.
So basically, if you can't keep running, if your run is going to make one and done, you'd rather just hang the ball.
And the book is called Winning One Pocket by Eddie Robin. He's the author. He also made a book called Shots, Moves, and Strategies. It's part 2 of this book. Only a limited production was made, so good luck trying to find it. It's going to cost you several $100s. Sold out.
Oh, look at that ball tie up. All three
he got
of them.
tripled up. That was
Fortunate.
Bryce is a little sick right now. I don't blame him.
I know it. This is a big part of the game of pool.
Wow. All Amar had to do was just stick the ball in the stack there. Hit that ball way too hard. Bryce is looking at this. It might be a throw shot. He might be able to throw it in.
From the camera, that looks pretty severe.
Nah, it goes. I think he can make this ball.
Oh, those two better be touching.
They're touching. Bryce is swinging. Trust me.
I think he's also going to try to put the cue ball behind that 13 ball.
Yes.
You know,
he's got to let some stroke out here and control this ball nicely.
Right. Shoot at his hole and play safe at the same time. Play position for the next
tough.
one.
It's tough though because.
Oh.
Yeah, that was just poor planning there. I don't think he can make this, can he?
He might be able to spin it in the hole. I'm not sure.
But even if he does, he'll be banking the next ball he shoots at.
Right. That was a good shot. It was a good shot.
Hey, Pepperoni 1952. Check out onepocket.org.
I want to thank you for being in the booth here, helping out my buddy Daniel.
Yeah, Daniel came up to ask me if I wanted to hang out with him for a little while. I said, sure, I will. Just had some breakfast and decided to digest it here in the booth. So here I am. And now it's digested. Now, after watching these guys play pool for 2.5 hours, I want to go hit some balls myself.
Well, you're a very good commentator and you're very knowledgeable, so it's an asset to have you in the booth.
Thanks, man.
You're welcome.
Well, I think he's going to try and bank this the 4 ball next. Yeah, he's going to try and play the 4 and run into the 14. He's got a chance to win the game here if he makes his ball. He's got to make this ball, though. It goes. Nice shot.
Nice shot.
Good. That opened everything up there. Okay, well, I'm going to predict Bryce is going to get out of this game here.
If that 15 ball goes, he's loving it.
It goes 15, 15, 13.
Oh, he's gone. Now he's going to put on a shooting clinic for all.
Well, I mean, you can get out from here, Nelson.
Well, I mess up once in a while.
All the balls go in his pocket. The 8,
Yeah.
the 1, the 6, the 2, they all go. So
Ah.
he needs 3 here. He's going to shoot the 13, the 6, and probably the 8.
Good shot. But Bryce is good enough to like clear all these balls down here at the bottom, no problem.
That's why you get 10 to 6.
Yeah, exactly. I need more than that.
There you go, buddy.
Uh-oh.
He got all right. He got on it. He's okay. He needs
He almost
1.
got too close to it. Well, I'm going to predict that cue ball lands on the rail where the 2 ball is after he shoots this ball, so he has protection if he misses.
He's just going to make the ball. Just make the ball, you're fine. Little draw on this ball. This should be it.
Oh, he just got behind it.
He's all right.
Oh, okay.
All right.
I thought he had
there
more
it is.
angle.
So here we go, guys. Now we got a match.
Well, Daniel always teases me because I always say, I want a hill match.
He's got it. He's got it. Nice comeback there by Bryce Avila. Okay. So 1 game for all the cash here.
How many chatters we got here logging on today?
I'm not even sure, man.
Oh, here we go. 231.
That's good. Thank you guys for hanging out and spending your Sunday with us.
Yes.
John Schmidt's over here practicing straight pull on table number 4. He ran about 40, then he missed a straight-in shot.
By the way, we're here in Fremont, California Billiards. If you guys are nearby, come on by, have a beer, relax. We got a couple of great matches still coming up.
Yeah.
We got Mr.
Foch
Schmidt,
Garcia.
John Schmidt. We got
He's still in it.
Garcia, great player from Southern California.
Bob. Is it Hamayashi? I'm not sure what his last name is.
Yeah, he's up north, I believe. We got
He's
Chris
grinding.
Cruz.
He's a grinder for sure.
Hey, we got 8 more players still left in the tournament, if
Yeah.
I'm not mistaken. So you guys got time to drive on up over here.
Okay, Bryce getting ready to break here, case game. He needs a good one.
A lot of these professional players, they love to just barely hit that first ball with a lot of inside English and then hit that second ball, and it ends up being a really nice break.
That's like 90-10.
Yes.
10% of the head ball, 90% of the second ball. With high inside.
Yes, sir.
It's a safe break there.
It is. That was a good break.
Chris Coos is playing Damien Alashan over here. Damien leads 1-0.
Chris works really hard on his game.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Sure does. Playing good.
He's a good player.
Lamar's going to try and clear these balls out, I think. Or bank the 1. Yeah, he's going to bank the 9.
Good try.
A little hard. Didn't really sell much out, but Bryce looks like he's got a bank on the 2 ball, maybe a bank on the 1.
Amar is a kind of a tall guy, you know, a little on the skinnier side. He can reach a lot of balls, and he's got good fundamentals. It's a little bit of an advantage when you're a little taller in pool, I believe.
Sometimes, man, it's all about technique.
Good boy's okay over here. The Chinese good.
Good. Of course, Willie Mosconi was what, 5'10", 5'9", 5'9".
Bryce is going to try and bank the 3 ball.
Yep, Bryce is going to bank that ball. I don't think he put enough spin on the ball.
Okay, well,
You know, I'm an amateur player when it comes to playing one pocket and 9-ball, but when I match up with other amateurs,
play the better players. That's how you get better. Play the good player. You're gonna see it firsthand what they're doing, how they shoot it.
Right. But what I was gonna say is I like leaving my opponent long because a lot of people struggle with long shots.
Yeah, everybody does. Amar's gonna try and get this 3-ball out of the way. He might try and 3-rail it, but he doesn't want to leave a bank shot for Bryce. I think he's gonna 3-rail the ball, go back in the stack. Ooh, do not like that shot at all. He sold out. Wow.
Very risky.
Yeah, that was
very risky.
But see how he opened up 3 balls and put them on his side, but he sold out the 1. You don't want to do that.
Yeah. That 9-ball sitting pretty.
Well, here's the thing. He can make the 9-ball, but what's next? That's the thing. How do you run balls?
Yeah. He's going to have to come back and bank the 11 back, I think.
think he's going to go shoot the 10-ball next. He's looking at that. The 7-15 goes to nearest hole. That's a possibility.
I'm telling you, I'm standing up, looking at the table, looking at the monitor, and it's still like I don't have a really good angle on the balls.
Yeah. He might try and go into the stack and play yeah, that's right. That was a good shot. But he got treed up on that 3-ball. As if the 15 goes now, he's going to shoot that ball next.
I don't know if he can, you know,
he might have a half ball.
Yeah, he's tree-topped over that 3-ball. I don't think he can put enough inside English being tree-topped to...
Well, if he can make the 15, he can make the 12 next.
Oh, I didn't think he can see the 15 ball.
Yeah, if it does, it might not go. If it goes, though, he's loving life right now.
Right. Yeah, he could bridge a lot easier that way. I just assumed the 15 was hampered, but he's looking at it. Yeah, he's got to go. That's what I thought. He had to shoot the 11 ball. I'm going to predict that
tricky shot.
He's going to try to hit the 14 ball if he makes the 11 and try to shoot the combo next, the 7-15.
He doesn't have to make this ball at all. No, he shot the right shot. Protected the 11 ball.
Right.
That was the right shot.
That was a very demanding shot.
All right, Bryce takes the lead, 1-0.
You can't do much. Amar can't do much from here.
It's about moving. You know, people say the guy moves like a ghost. Well, you know, you got to try and move balls away from your opponent's hole onto your hole, onto your side.
I think he's just got to put the cue ball at the end rail. Let's see what he does.
Get behind the 11 ball. He's trying to protect the 4 and the 3.
Right.
But he didn't do it because now Bryce can see the 4 and the 3.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what he wanted to do. He wanted to hide those balls.
Yeah. Well, I see Bryce moving those 2 balls right now.
Yeah, because see, you want to get the balls away from your opponent's side of the table.
I call that eliminating threats.
Well, yeah.
You have to
it's
eliminate.
A strategy.
Yeah.
It's a no-brainer. So all he's going to try and do here is just stick the cue ball behind the 7-14 and move the 4-3 from Amar's side of the table.
You know, sometimes when I have 2 balls like that, I'll just move 1 because I want to really control the cue ball.
You can't move 1 because you're going to lose the cue ball. You got to just stick the ball here.
Right.
He might even try and play the 3 ball off the 4 towards his hole. Watch this shot. Oh, he did something completely different.
He's trying to go in the stack.
I don't like that shot.
Yeah, I like getting that 3-4 out of there. I think the main thing was he just wanted to protect that 11 ball.
True. He did that.
So what would you do here?
I would come off the 14 and try and get right behind the 11. Try and get on the 11. Just
the 12 ball?
Freeze those balls together. Put the cue ball on the 11. Just like this.
Uh-oh.
Wow, that was a huge mistake.
Oh, my goodness.
He wanted to be just like that, but on the other side.
Right.
Guess what? Well, I really only think Bryce is only going to get 1 ball here. if you can bank that 12 ball, that's the ball he's going to shoot next.
Right.
You can't really, I mean, you can try and play position on the 10, but it's just so tough.
I wouldn't recommend it.
He's just going to bank this ball if he makes it.
Look at this. He's going to...
A lot of guys get belly hooked in this situation.
behind his back wall.
That's why you got to be in shape to play pool. Well, not really, but it makes it a little easier.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, well, he got perfect on it.
Good shot. A lot of these shots that I'm going to, you know, they're both professional players in my book. They make them look so easy, and they're not.
It's a lot of time and effort to play this game correctly, man. Not easy game.
So, I mean, he's right up on the rail. I want Bryce to educate me here on how the proper way to shoot off the rail. I'm watching his bridge. I'm watching his stroke. I'm watching how he follows through.
All he wants to do is just make the ball or hang the ball.
He shot that really level. Beautiful speed. Little tiny bit too soft.
Underhit it a little bit.
Just a tiny bit.
Amar's going to try and make the ball and put him right back in the stack on top of the 5-15. He's also looking at going aggressive here and banking in the 3 ball.
Wow, he's really going to shoot it. That kind of surprises me a little bit.
Well, he's down two balls to 0. I mean, if he makes the ball for Bryce, he's going to be 3-0, and Bryce has a big advantage. Got to give yourself a chance to win sometimes. This is how you do it. You be aggressive. And this is a pretty simple bank. I mean, if you shot the shot 100 times, you're going to make it 80-85%. He hit that ball so bad. That's the worst I've seen him hit that shot in a long time. Wow. That was a really bad execution.
Yeah.
He knows it. He's a little sick about it. And if you just hit that shot and set it up time after time, you're going to make it 80% of the time. It's a high percentage bank.
Right.
Just straight back. He just hit it way too fat.
That's gonna really hurt him really bad.
Bryce is going to probably shoot the combination. 4 ball into the...
What's the score?
2-0.
2-0.
2-2-2-0.
That's gonna really leave a mark. That's gonna hurt. That's the kind of thing when you come back to the table, you just lost like 5 balls.
Well, that's a risk you take by shooting an aggressive shot. If you miss, you're going to sell out something. See, if he didn't touch that, if he didn't shoot the 3 into the 4, Bryce wouldn't have a shot to shoot at. But the fact that he hit it so bad, he shot the 3 into the 4 and let Bryce shoot this 4 into the 12.
Oh, I really like the way Bryce spun the cue ball to hit that 3 ball.
That's what he was playing for.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Because I was thinking he was shooting.
That was
he was gonna leave a shot if he missed, but not the way he shot it. A lot of these professional players, they do a lot of 2-way shots.
Yeah.
You know, where an amateur like myself just tries to make the ball, doesn't worry too much about the cue ball, or doesn't worry about hitting another ball.
He's still got a little unfortunate here. This thing is on the rail. It's not an easy shot. I think he's going to shoot the 15 into the 4.
Oh,
That's the shot. I don't like this at all.
I like this shot.
No.
Nope,
Okay, well, maybe I was wrong. He had more. There's more in the pocket than I thought.
Yeah, it's hard to see all the angles in the booth.
All right, if he makes his 15 ball here, goes in the stack, bumps the 8, gets a 13-5 next, he's going to win this game.
That'll be a huge win.
Oh, he missed the shot, but he's got a bank. He's okay. He's still going.
He's doing great.
5-0.
Wow, that's a big lead.
Yeah, he's 3.
He's still shooting. Wow. What a performance.
No, it's because Amar sold out.
Yeah.
Sometimes in one pocket, your opponent's going to make a mistake. You got to make them pay when they do.
Exactly. And you know, for me, the lag is so important in these short races. I mean, you want to break first.
Oh yeah, but okay.
I think that's a huge thing. Like, if you're about to play a match, get on the table, practice the lag a few times.
So is running 8 and out. That's pretty important
That's
too.
true. Uh-oh.
A little high. All right, well, 5-0 lead.
Well, that's something that Amar could overcome, but he cannot make another big mistake like that.
Amar's making a lot of mistakes these last couple of games. A lot of poor decisions, in my opinion.
It could be he's tired. You know, and pool is a funny game because you sit here and watch it. It looks so easy. Then you get up there and you just make an easy little mistake. It's so easy to make a mistake in pool. You don't really understand how difficult the game is until you actually play it.
It's a hard game to master, that's for sure.
Yeah, I don't think anybody.
So now this is the strategy. Okay, so Bryce is going to try and put the balls up table.
Right.
He's got a 5-0 lead.
Protect the lead.
Amar's job is to bring the balls down table. Bryce's
Right.
job is to put them up table.
Yeah, Bryce wants to create a wedge. So let me ask
He's got a
you.
big lead.
Okay, so Bryce is going to push all the balls up. Is he going to push them all up to his side, or
Yes,
should he push them all over to Amar's side? Because there's that ongoing argument: which way is better?
Just up table. I mean, you know, if you have 1 or 2 balls, you want to put them on your side. But if you have like 10, clump them all together. Just don't leave any banks.
Right. So your opponent if he has too many balls on his side or her side, it's really hard for them to bank anything.
Yeah.
Now.
If you can clog up the banking lanes, they can't bank anything in. I know Amar's a little sick right now because he let this match get out of his hands. He had a dominating lead. He was leading 2-1, like 4 balls to 0.
Wow.
Now he's down. It's a big swing, man. It's a $600 swing here. You know, a lot of people do funny things for $600. Pressure gets everybody sometimes.
We're all human.
Amar needs to make some balls here. He's got nothing. He's going to try and roll the cue ball behind the 13. Bank the 1. Hit that ball really bad, but he got a roll.
Ooh, he got right up on that 13.
Bryce just going to clear the ball out the way. That's all he's going to do.
Right.
Amar got real lucky because if he didn't get on that 13, Bryce is shooting the 10, banking the 1.
Correct.
Game's going to probably be over.
I think Amar just needs a couple balls to get going, and we're going to see a whole different match.
He had 2 chances. He missed both banks. That's a shot. Amar could bank the 7 ball now, but
I don't like shooting yet. I'm going to be more patient.
well, here's the thing. You're down 5-0. You need 8. Your opponent needs 3. You gotta pick a spot sometimes. But I hear you. It's tough, man.
I just
So far, Mars missed 2 opportunities in banks that were pretty higher percentage than lower percentage banks.
I guess I don't have the firepower that you have. I just wait for my opponent to make a mistake more than try to attack
Sure,
the
I get it.
rack.
It's all in the mindset.
Right. Sitting next to you and learning one pocket's making me realize how much of a chicken I am.
Yeah, you gotta. Sometimes when you got a shot, when you got a green light, you gotta go.
Right.
You got the red light, stop. See, if Amar was up 6 or 5-0, you would never even think about shooting the 7. You would
Correct.
push the balls up table.
Yeah, definitely.
That's the thing. You got to play the score.
Right.
Bryce knows that. Amar knows that. So Amar knows he's got to get aggressive sometime. Is this the time? Maybe not. You see, he's trying to bring the balls back down table. Bryce is trying to put them up table. That's all. Bryce is going to shoot the. He's going to try and shoot the. If that 6-4 or 6-2 is wired, he's just going to break it up right now. But he's also frozen on the rail. So he's at this point he's going to go ahead and just
bump
the 6, bump the 8 on his side of the table, and bring the cue ball back down table.
Yeah, that's what I would do. I like to see that cue ball on the rail.
Yeah, well, that was the goal, but he underhit it a little bit.
Amar's seen it. Can he throw this shot in?
He's looking at the shot right now.
I mean, the cue ball's going to go into a good direction if he makes good contact. It's going to go towards that one ball.
Well, at this point, if he makes it, he's probably going to have another shot. I think he's looking at the shot. He is. It's a throw shot. It goes in his hole if he hits it correctly. He's not going to scratch. He shouldn't scratch. Plus, the 6 ball is going to move too. If he makes it.
This would be a great shot to watch go in.
Yep.
Well, let's put it this way. If I'm betting on Amar, I would be a little nervous him shooting this shot.
I would too. Shots like this will give your steak horse a heart attack.
He can do it. Very talented player. Look at this beauty. Look
Nice
at that
execution. See that? And he's on the 1 now.
Look at that beauty.
Well, he needs to do. He got to go.
Yeah.
If he missed it, look at he sold out the 3 ball straight into Bryce's hole.
Right. Well, I think he was trying to come a little short of that.
He was just trying to make the ball.
Right.
He just got fortunate to get a shot after he made that.
Yes.
Yeah. He wasn't thinking about nothing else. You can't predict what was going to happen over there.
Yeah. And Bryce is sitting there going, I got this man, 5 to whatever, and if he misses, I'm out, and then he makes the ball.
Yeah, well, Bryce had a chance to make that other ball, but
is he going to draw back for the 3 ball?
no, I don't think so.
Just stopping the cue ball?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
He's banking the 10.
I like that. That's a lot safer. That was a beautiful kick shot. It really was.
Amar's had several of those this match. The first game, Bryce was up 6-2, and Amar shot a shot like that and ran 7 or 6 balls and won the game. All right, this is a good shot here too. He makes this. Tough shot. You can scratch here. You gotta hit this right.
Yeah, he's going to try to get behind that 6-14 and protect it also.
That's it. That's it.
Gotta watch your speed here.
This is gonna go down to the final ball, man.
Look at
Oh,
that
he
speed.
hit that bad.
Well,
He let up. He kind of rolled it instead of. It was like the in-between shot.
yeah.
You got to stroke that ball, but he rolled it such a long distance to cover.
Right.
That's why the cue ball ended up where it did. He still hit the ball, but you know he could have made that ball and kept running out.
Right.
Either way,
He's
he's
behind
back in
those
the
2
game.
balls, though. You think Bryce will think about shooting that 13 ball?
He's looking at shooting the 6 ball off the 14, putting them both towards his hole, and putting the cue ball down. Oh no, he's gonna cross. He's gonna cross it over. 1 wheel cross.
I like what you just suggested, and if he could roll that cue ball behind the 10, it would be fantastic.
It's just such an extreme angle. That's an option though. Option he has. Chris Cruz, Damian Alishon, 1-1 next to us.
What about shooting the...
That's a shot I'm looking at.
Right.
I look at the same shot. This is a great shot because if you do it, you can win the game with it.
Yes.
You force follow the cue ball up here behind the 10. You shoot the 6 into the 14. The 6 ball cuts the 14 over. The 6 ball was going to be banking over towards your hole.
Playing 2 balls.
If he hits it correctly and play position on the 10. If you execute this right, you win the game.
It looks like he's drawing the ball.
That's a shot, man. I'm telling you, it's sitting pretty good. But you got to make sure you don't follow it too far and scratch. All right, he's looking at the shot. He sees it. See how he executes it. Oh, I don't like it. He jabbed it. Left the bank. Yeah, he let Mar back in the match. I like to follow the ball forward more.
Right. You really gave him a great opportunity.
If you follow the ball forward, you don't sell at a bank.
Yeah. I mean, Amar is licking his chops right now saying, ooh, this is exactly what I needed to get back in the match.
He's going to bank the 6 ball, try and get shape on the 14 or the 10 next. He's going to focus on making that bank. It's going to be close to his hole if he doesn't make it. That's for sure. Yeah.
Oh my
He got
goodness.
fortunate there.
You know, if he doesn't hit the point, he's really protecting his pocket. But he hit the point, and now Bryce can take it out.
He got a little lucky there.
I think he got unlucky.
Well, yeah.
Because if he don't hit that point, he's behind that 14 ball.
That's true. At least Bryce can clear these out of the way.
But, you know, as you would say, you make your own luck, right? I mean, he came into the point.
He might even bank this ball. I don't know. We'll see what he does.
He's just gonna stop this rock right there and knock that 6 out of it. I can't see him doing anything else.
He's got options.
Is he gonna bank the 14 ball?
No, he's not. He's gonna kick behind it. Stick it there. Just kick behind the ball. That's all.
Oh, he's trying to make it. No,
just kick behind. Stay right there.
Nice and easy.
It's a shot.
You know, Efren does that a lot too. He loves to leave that cue ball right by the opponent's pocket.
That's a strategy, basic shot in one pocket.
Yeah. But Efren does that more than anybody I've seen.
Then you watch a lot of Efren videos.
Efren is something else, let me tell you.
Amar's going to bank the 7 ball here.
The Filipino players, I mean, they're great rotation players, and they're becoming great one-pocket players nowadays. It's phenomenal.
Well, Efren's been the best one-pocket player for 15, 20 years, man.
Right. But
now that he's getting older,
all the youngsters are following him.
well, he's still one of the best.
Yeah.
So Amar's banking the 7 here for sure. Guaranteed 100% banking the 7 ball.
All right, I'm going to put you on the spot. Give me the top 5 one-pocket players in the world.
Oh, well, I mean, you got to go in AZ for that, man.
You don't want to go there, huh?
Yeah. Amar makes a shot. He can. Nope, he hit a short again. Wow, he hit that really bad, man. Horrible shot.
Well, I'll tell you, top 3 come to mind for me real quick is Johan, Alex Pagulayan, and Dennis Coolio.
Well, those are the obvious 3.
Right? The other 2, I'm not too sure.
Yeah. Jerry Matchin had to go home and drive 5 hours in the rain to get back to Ventura, so he had to cut out. Because it is raining outside, it's going to be a big storm coming in, so he's going to have to fade that for the next 6 hours, and that's always never fun to drive in the rain, so he took off.
Uh-oh.
Don't scratch. Uh-oh, buddy. That was a huge error.
As soon as he hit it, it looked like
That was
trouble.
a huge error. Wow. Okay, well, guess what?
This
should be
this
it.
could be it.
This should be it.
This is when we start shaking hands. It's been nice working with you and blah, blah, blah.
Well, the first ball and last ball, the toughest ones to get in.
Do you know that I have a thing called the commentator curse? You know? I say they're out and something bad happens, so I'm not going to say nothing. I don't want to jinx anybody. Daniel always says, you're bad luck.
Well, I tell you what, Amar had 3 banks at his hole. Last bank he missed. He hit it real hard, and man, I tell you what, he had a great chance. Just didn't get it done.
You didn't get a great angle on that.
No, he came down a little bit farther.
Did I tell
Bryce
you?
needs 2 here.
Did I say something about a commentator curse?
Well, he made the first ball. That's what counts. He's still shooting.
Yeah. He might get up on that 5 ball next.
Nah.
Uh-oh. Jeff, I'm telling you, I'm bad luck.
Well, at least he left it hanging and didn't scratch, so
If
he's
you're,
still in a good spot.
if you're ever in action, you're going to send your stake horse over to me and say, Grasshopper, take a hike for a while.
There you go. It's superstitious.
unless the other guy's shooting. He doesn't stick around. Have a beer.
He's going to try and get this ball off the table here. Just clear it.
And he did so.
Oh, that was very
look at
unlucky.
This roll. Are you kidding me?
There you go.
Hit
It's like
the
it wasn't meant to be for Amar here.
That's the second time that point on the side, a point on the side pocket has really, really hurt him.
Well, if Amar would have made that 7 ball, he wouldn't be in this situation.
Yeah.
He banks in the 7. He might have won the game by now. I don't know. But it wasn't like he didn't have a chance. He had 3 chances here. Sometimes all you get's 1.
I feel like walking away from this booth here just for a minute, just so Bryce
It's
can get
almost
out.
over. It's almost over.
Oh my goodness, I'm bad luck. I'm bad luck.
Well, it's not just bad luck. It's always in the end game. It's last 2 balls are toughest to make.
Okay, you're making me feel better. See, if Daniel
This
was
happens
here,
in every state in the country, man.
Daniel always blames it on me, so maybe he's wrong.
Yeah.
Wow.
Plus, Bryce has jumped up there, man.
What a costly mistake.
He's letting him back in. That's
Yeah,
for sure.
He sure is. And Amar.
At this point, Amar needs 8 balls. If he makes this bank, this is the 4th bank he's had this game. He's due to make 1 of these. If he does, he's going to keep running them. Everything's been short so far.
Nope.
That time it was long.
That was very, very
He's not
overbanked.
His execution right now is not the best.
Yeah. You know, these guys know each other so well, and
Well,
I don't.
it might be too. I mean, remember, Amar was up late last night, drinking.
Right. Yes.
And, everybody else went to a hotel room, gets a rest, shower up, nice meal, get ready for a long. This is going to be a long-ass day today, man.
Oh, no doubt.
And I tell you what, you gotta prepare yourself.
I played yesterday for 12 hours, and,
Yeah?
and my back is killing me.
Probably slept good last night, huh? Okay, so on Banks this game, Amar's 0 for 4. And he's down 6-0. He had also scratched 1 time. It's just, man, what is he doing?
I think Geraldine has $10 on Bryce, so she's loving it.
All right, Bryce needs 2. This has been, I think, the longest match of the tournament here. Not that I planned on this, but just how it worked out. Either way.
All right. Jeff, what would you do here, boss?
I just hit the 6 ball and try and clear it if I can see the 6. You want to try and move as many balls away from Amar's pocket as you can without leaving him a shot or a bank.
I think I like going one rail and then just bumping into the 6 ball.
If he can see the 6 ball, he's shooting the 6 ball. That's the shot.
Oh, beautiful shot.
That's the shot. It's the only shot I saw. If you play one pocket, that's the only shot you would ever shoot. I think Amar is going to try and he might even try and bank the 3 here. Only shot he's got.
That was beautiful.
Whatever shot he has, that's called high karate.
High karate, yes. That was a good shot.
All right, bank number 5. 5th attempt at a bank.
Oh,
He's due to make 1.
jeez.
He's got to go, man. He needs 8 balls. Bryce just needs 2. Got to give himself a chance to win. This is how you do it. You get aggressive. You go for your hole. Shoot for your hole.
Oh, nope. Oh my.
What's that telling you?
Oh,
He also sold out again.
oh my goodness.
Uh,
It's a little painful to watch him miss banks like that.
well, that's a tough bank, but his execution
It
is
is.
not the best there.
I've never seen Amar struggle like this banking balls.
Well, Bryce needs 2. He should get 1 for sure and come down and bank the
5 ball next.
I see he's going to try and bank the 5 next. Make the 5 next.
Yeah.
I like to shoot this ball, roll down, and bank the other. That should be it. That should be it.
It's a good shot. Yep.
Bryce needs 1.
It's
Just
over.
make the ball and it's over.
Should be over.
Well, looks like it's going to be Bryce Avila and Foch Garcia playing for the hot seat match.
That'll be a good match.
Southern California versus Northern California.
It's drifting out, drifting back in, drifting out.
Yeah, there it is. Nice,
There it
nice
goes.
match.
Wow. Did you see
right.
that ball go left, right, left, right?
Well,
Wow. Nice match.
all right. Bryce Avila defeats Amar Kang 3-2. And Amar is going to be playing up here on the one last side shortly, and the hot seat match is coming up next, guys. So stay tuned. We're gonna have a good matchup here. Should be a fun match to watch between Foch. Foch Garcia defeated John Schmidt.
Wow.
3-2. And John Schmidt's been running through everybody here in this match. After the match, I think about a dozen people came over to console John and ask him what happened.
But you know, for you guys that are rooting for Amar, he's still on the loser side. He can come back.
No, I hear you. It's not over yet for anybody. All right. There was mistakes made that last game by Amar a lot. You know, it's
Yeah.
unfortunate, but it's how it goes, man. Some guys are tough as nails when it comes to pressure.
Well, I was rooting for both of them, but they obviously both can't win.
Nope. All right, so it looks like Miguel Morfin's going to be playing Amar here coming up soon. We've got the hot seat match coming up in 5 minutes with Foch Garcia and Bryce Avila. So stay tuned, guys.
All righty.